Ever found yourself in a sticky situation abroad because you didn't have the right travel insurance? Travel insurance, often overlooked, is the invisible safety net that catches us when we stumble on our journeys. It's the unseen hero that can turn a disastrous situation into a mere hiccup, allowing us to continue exploring with peace of mind. Imagine this: you're in the middle of a tropical paradise, soaking up the sun and immersing yourself in the local culture. Suddenly, you fall ill. Without travel insurance, a simple case of food poisoning can escalate into a financial nightmare. Hospital bills mount, and without warning, your dream vacation has taken a turn for the worse. Here's another scenario to consider. You've planned and saved for the trip of a lifetime. You've crossed every T and dotted every I. But due to unforeseen circumstances, your trip is cancelled. Without travel insurance, you're left in the lurch, with a hole in your pocket and disappointment in your heart. Travel insurance is more than just a safety net. It's a lifeline that can save us from financial ruin and protect our well-being in unfamiliar territories. Take the case of a young couple on their honeymoon. They found themselves stranded in a foreign country due to a sudden airline strike. With no travel insurance, they had to pay out of their pockets for accommodations and meals while they waited for the strike to end. Or consider the solo backpacker who had her bag stolen in a bustling market. Without travel insurance, she had to bear the loss of her passport, phone and cash, turning her adventure into a stressful ordeal. It's easy to think these things won't happen to us, but travel is unpredictable, and that's part of its charm. The thrill of the unknown, the joy of discovery, and yes, even the unexpected challenges, they all make our journeys unforgettable. But with the right travel insurance, we can experience all the excitement without the worry. We can dive into our adventures knowing that if we stumble, we won't fall. Avoid the unexpected pitfalls of travel by securing the right travel insurance. So, what should you consider when buying travel insurance? Firstly, understanding the types of coverage is crucial. There's a vast array of travel insurance policies out there, each offering a different level of protection. Some cover for medical emergencies only, while others provide protection for trip cancellations, lost luggage, or even travel delays. The key is to know what you want to be covered for and choose a policy that meets your specific needs. Secondly, knowing the policy limits is equally important. Some insurance policies might seem like a bargain until you realize the coverage limits are quite low. For instance, a policy might cover only up to a certain amount for medical expenses, which might not be enough if you're traveling to a country with high medical costs. So always check the limits and ensure they are adequate for your needs. Next, always check for exclusions. These are the circumstances under which the insurance company won't pay out. For example, some policies might not cover injuries sustained while partaking in adventure sports, like skiing or scuba diving. If you're planning on doing any high-risk activities, ensure they are covered by your policy. Our fourth tip is to consider the destination. Some places may have higher risks of certain events like natural disasters, political unrest, or even health epidemics. If you're traveling to such areas, you might need a policy that offers extra coverage for these specific risks. Last, but certainly not least, assess your personal health conditions. If you have any pre-existing medical conditions, you need to disclose them when buying travel insurance. Some insurers might charge a higher premium or exclude these conditions from coverage, while others might not. It's essential to shop around and find a policy that covers your health conditions at a reasonable price. Remember, the devil is in the detail when it comes to choosing the right insurance policy. So take the time to read the fine print and ask questions if anything is unclear. Your peace of mind while traveling is worth that extra effort. Still with us, here are 5 more tips to help you choose the best travel insurance. Firstly, consider the duration of your trip. This is important because some policies offer coverage for a limited number of days. If your trip is longer, you may need to look into extended coverage options. Remember, it's not about finding the cheapest policy, but the one that best suits your travel needs. Next up, understand the cancellation policies. Some insurers offer a cancel for any reason policy, while others may only cover specific circumstances like illness or natural disasters. Be sure you know exactly what you're covered for, so there are no surprises if you have to cancel your trip last minute. Thirdly, check for emergency evacuation and repatriation. In the unfortunate event that you require medical attention while abroad, some policies will cover the cost of your return home or repatriation. Others may also cover the costs of an emergency evacuation, should you need to be transported quickly for medical reasons. The fourth tip is to understand your deductibles. A deductible is the amount you'll have to pay out of pocket before your insurance kicks in. Lower deductibles generally mean higher premiums, so you'll need to balance your budget with your comfort level for potential out-of-pocket expenses. Finally, know how to file a claim. In the event you need to use your insurance, you'll want the process to be as smooth as possible. Make sure you understand the procedure, what documents you'll need, and how long it typically takes to process a claim. Remember, it's always a good idea to keep copies of all your travel documents, receipts, and insurance policy. Armed with these tips, you're now ready to choose the best travel insurance for your needs. Scene script. Let's quickly recap the essential tips we've covered. Firstly, we discussed the importance of travel insurance, highlighting its crucial role in protecting you from unexpected events during your travels. We emphasized that it's not just a luxury, but a necessity for every journey. Next, we delved into the top 5 travel insurance tips. We talked about understanding your coverage, knowing the cancellation policies, considering medical and evacuation coverage, choosing the right insurance provider, and checking for travel advisories. Then, we moved on to the next 5 tips. We explored the significance of covering your gadgets, the need to review and compare policies, the advantage of annual multi-trip policies for frequent travelers, the importance of declaring pre-existing medical conditions, and lastly, ensuring you have access to 24/7 assistance. And there you have it, the 10 essential tips for travel insurance. Use these tips to guide you in making the best decisions for your travel insurance needs. Safe travels, and remember, a good travel insurance policy is your best travel companion.